Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Berachain or the BERA token. So to be honest, it is not a good day to be a holder of the BERA token or the BERA coin, as it just hit a new low. Despite the BTC is doing fairly well, it did actually go as high as 93k. Of course, it is down to that 90k, but again the BERA just hit a new low, and it seems like that we only have sellers, we don't have any buyers for the Berachain, and that is not a good look for the BERA token. And I think BERA will have like a really rough time in the future as well. So let's break it down whether this is a good buy or not, as it did hit a new low. So there is a possibility that it could be a good buy, but as of now it's not looking that good. Anyways, let's have a look at it. So if you don't know about the Berachain, it is basically like the DeFi specific chain. If you look here, so they are working on proof of liquidity. They are backed by like a pretty big, I would say, ventures as well as framework. There is like Raven Howard Digital, there is Polychain, and there is like Hack VC as well. Now if you look at the BERA itself, the token did launch back in Feb of, I believe, 2025, as you can see here. And if you look at like its TVL, it was doing like average of 2 billion before the airdrop. And once the airdrop ended and all of the incentives that they were giving went away, basically the Berachain saw a massive decline in its TVL, as you can see here. And finally, we do have some hope when it comes to the stablecoin market cap growth, as you can see here. So it seems like that the stablecoin market cap growth overtook like their TVL, or it is like trying to overtake it, and it may actually do it pretty much soon. So in terms of like the volume of the perps on the Berachain, it cannot even be seen, as you can see here. And in terms of the DEX volume, that is also like really low, so it's not a good look, to be honest, for like Berachain. It is like averaging above 10 million or 8 million as of now. And even if we look at their ecosystem is also struggling as well. Their biggest their liquid staking is also down of 57%. It's not a good look. Again, if we look at their DEX, which is Kodiak, as you can see here, that is also down 51%, and BERA Borrow is down as well. So most of the ecosystem is struggling. So is the BERA token itself. Now if you look at its tokenomics, so the token doesn't have max supply, as you can see here, and we have a big token unlocks coming up soon. So basically, starting from, I believe this is from Feb 1st, there will be massive token unlocks happening for like investors as well as initial core contributors. So that means the token will most likely see a pretty big sell pressure when that happens. So before like this token unlock happens, there is a possibility that the token could actually go up. The reason being is that these investors do need liquidity, so there is like, I would say, a pretty good entry point for the token in that perspective. So let's say that if we look at these token unlocks, there is a possibility that to create liquidity, the token needs to go up. So again, there is a possibility that it may see one surge before it sees a massive downtrend or massive crash. Of course, as of now, it is like hitting a new low, so it is like not a good token to buy, because there is no way to know how low it will go. Now I think if you're interested in this token, it is probably better to let BERA find its support like it did back here. After that, it did go up like from $1.5 to as high as $3. So again, I think it is better to wait for the BERA to find its support, and after that you can get into it if you're interested in BERA token itself. Now again, we still have like 2 months to go before we see these token unlocks, so there's a possibility that we could get a window, and that window can be used for a really good surge. Now if you look at there is something that is really interesting. So if you look at the allocation, there is something like future community initiatives. So if that initiatives, if they announce it soon, there is a possibility that the BERA could see because if community wants to actually get these initiatives, or basically if the community wants these incentives, I think it may actually end up benefiting BERA token itself. And if team announces, let's say, buyback program or something like that, there's the possibility that we could see like improvement in the BERA token itself. But as of now, unfortunately, we don't have anything like going on for the BERA, and it's not looking good. So looking at how it is following, so if you look at if we look at here, so the token lost its support here and it actually crashed over 49%. After that, it lost this support, it crashed over 44%. And if you look here, the exact if you just look here, that this is the crash that is happening. So it has lost over 41%. So there is a possibility that it can crash as low as like 77 cent or even like 78 cent. That is support that I'm looking at as of now, and I think it can actually play out. So there is a possibility that the BERA could find support somewhere around 83 to 75 cent. The reason I think it is just following, like if you just look at this support as well as the support, this percentage is like 49 to 48, and again exact same thing here as well. So I think there's a possibility that we may see a crash of like as low as 75 to, I would say, 80 cent, and after that we may see a really good rebound from the BERA as well. Again, as I said, it does have like this massive token unlocks happening as well, so there is a possibility that the token could see a massive sell pressure in the future as well. But as of now, I think there will be like one pretty good surge for that liquidity creation. So whoever get stuck in that like liquidity gap, they will most likely get crashed most likely. But as of now, I think there is a possibility that the BERA could bounce back from this point, and we could see a really good breakout. If the breakout happens, there is a possibility that the BERA can actually push as high as I would say $1.6 to $1.4. That is like the sell point that I'm looking at, and after that it will most likely hit a new low. So again, this is what I'm looking at. So I think most likely this is a price action that the BERA will follow. Again, who knows what may happen. It can also do this as well. It can go as low as 70 cent, and after that it can go as high as 90 cent. After that it can hit a new low as well. There is that possibility as well. Now again, if the BTC goes down below 80k, that is like another story, and if that happens, there is a possibility that the BERA could go as low as 60 cent or even 50 cent as well. Anyways, just want to talk about the BERA, and you have to know that it does have a massive token unlocks coming up soon in Feb. So there is a possibility that we may see one surge from the BERA in at the end of the Jan or in the mid of the Jan. So let's see what happens, but this is what the BERA is doing as of now. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will be back with more. Thank you.